haste to rebuild England after the Second World War, many untested new design theories were put into practice, with the best of intentions but with terrible results. The housing estates that emerged in that period, the system-built, deck-access variety, and the tower block, often very tall and lonely buildings, quickly became sink estates for the most needy all across the country, and indeed all around the world. These estates were effectively slums in the sky, unloved and relentless, unattractive, with endless acres of wasted public space and a shortage of private space. Yet even today, in spite of this post-war legacy, and in fact in the days just before the credit crunch, London was deluged by proposals for tall buildings, and not just in Canary Wharf or in the city, but in neighborhoods like Ealing, Walthamstow, and in the shadow of World Heritage sites like Westminster Palace and the Tower of London, and in city centers and town centers all over the country. Many people believe that the only way to achieve environmental efficiencies is by building very tall buildings. But is that really the case? We're not against tall buildings in the right place, and density is critical, but it's making great urban places that is most important. And adding density in the right places, in the right way, can help reduce carbon emissions, add monetary and fiscal value, and produce beautiful, livable communities that will last for hundreds of years. Our research demonstrates unequivocally that hyperdensity, new towers in the sky, isn't the cleverest response, environmentally, economically, or socially. We have found that the key components to creating sustainable communities are location, putting density in the right place, design, creating buildings that respect their context and heritage, and livability, creating great and beautiful neighborhoods and streets where people want to live. These principles will help us build at greater densities in a way that is harmonious with our towns and our cityscapes, with a respect for existing heritage and local identity, and taking into account and asking about the needs and desires of local residents. Good planning principles add value to communities by including a mix of the following: well-designed public spaces, a mix of shops and services within walking distance, what we call the 5-minute pint test. You should be able to get a pint of milk or a pint of beer within 5 minutes of your house. A hierarchy of interconnected streets with buildings that are legible. That means you can tell where you are by walking around, and in proportion to one another. And an integration, a mix of high-quality private and social and affordable housing, so that whatever your age or income level, there are housing choices for you. By incorporating these qualities, we're applying lessons based on traditional neighborhood design to improve the lives of those who live in new or redesigned developments, and that increase rather than decrease in value over time. Just as we see the most valuable neighborhoods are the ones that are built to last in Edinburgh and London and Bath and Manchester, so today the new neighborhoods can help us learn from the past, take the best ideas forward, so we build what will become tomorrow's heritage today.